Hi everyone, I'm so excited to share this video with you all today. As you know, R&B superstars Ashanti and Nelly recently welcomed their first child together, a beautiful baby boy. Just a few weeks after the birth, the new parents decided to whisk themselves and their newborn away on a tropical babymoon vacation. I was lucky enough to be invited to join them and document their getaway. From the moment we touched down in the Caribbean, it was an absolute whirlwind of love, laughter, and of course, some sleepless nights with a newborn in tow. You're going to get an all-access pass to see how Ashanti and Nelly navigated parenthood in those early days, balanced work commitments, and still managed to sneak in some much-needed rest and relaxation. I'll take you behind the scenes of their luxury villa, show you the incredible meals they enjoyed, and introduce you to their adorable baby boy. So without further ado, let's dive right into Ashanti and Nelly's tropical babymoon adventure. The private jet touched down on the runway, and as Ashanti, Nelly, and their newborn son disembarked, they were greeted by a fleet of black subs waiting to whisk them away to their luxury villa. The couple had chosen this secluded Caribbean island as the destination for their post-baby getaway, eager to enjoy some peace, quiet, and quality time as a new family. As they pulled up to the villa, Ashanti's eyes went wide. "Babe, this place is incredible," she exclaimed, taking in the stunning ocean views and lush tropical gardens surrounding the private residence. Nelly grinned, carefully unbuckling the car seat and gently lifting their sleeping son out of the vehicle. "Wait till you see the inside," he said, leading Ashanti through the grand entryway. The villa was the epitome of modern island living, an open-concept layout with floor-to-ceiling windows, high ceilings, and a neutral color palette that created a soothing, spa-like ambience. A massive infinity pool stretched out towards the horizon, and a spacious covered patio beckoned them to come relax. "This is exactly what we need," Ashanti sighed, running her fingers along the plush sectional sofa. She turned to Nelly, who was carefully lowering their sleeping son into a nearby bassinet. "I'm so glad we decided to do this. It's going to be the perfect babymoon." After a quiet first evening spent unpacking and getting settled into their villa, Ashanti and Nelly settled in for their first night with the baby. They had been warned that the first few weeks with a newborn were an adjustment, but nothing could have prepared them for just how little sleep they were about to get. Around 2 a.m., the baby's cries pierced the silence, jolting the new parents awake. Nelly stumbled out of bed, fumbling to turn on a lamp. "Got him, babe," he murmured, scooping the squirming bundle into his arms. Ashanti propped herself up on one elbow, watching with bleary eyes as Nelly attempted to soothe their son. "Is he hungry?" she asked, stifling a yawn. Nelly shook his head, bouncing the baby gently. "I don't think so. Maybe he just needs to be rocked." He paced the room, whispering soft words of comfort, but the baby's cries only grew louder. Ashanti sighed, swinging her legs over the side of the bed. "Here, let me try." She took the baby from Nelly's arms, gently rocking him against her chest. "Shh, it's okay baby. Mommy's got you." After what felt like an eternity, the baby's wails finally began to subside. Ashanti looked up at Nelly, exhaustion etched on her face. "I think he just needed some cuddles," she murmured. Nelly nodded, leaning down to press a kiss to the baby's forehead. "We're going to have to get used to this, aren't we?" he chuckled warily. Ashanti smiled, snuggling the baby a little closer. The next morning, Ashanti and Nelly were awakened by the sound of gentle waves lapping against the shoreline and the warm Caribbean sun filtering through the windows. After their rough first night, they were determined to make the most of their daytime hours. Nelly emerged from the bathroom, freshly showered and dressed in a crisp white linen shirt and khaki shorts. "All right, what's the plan for today, Mama?" he asked, smiling down at Ashanti, who was cradling the baby in a plush robe. "Well, I was thinking we could have a nice relaxing day by the pool," she replied. "Maybe order some lunch, take a dip, and just soak up the sun." "What do you think?" Nelly grinned. "Sounds perfect to me." He leaned down, pressing a gentle kiss to Ashanti's lips before scooping the baby out of her arms. "Let's get this little guy changed and fed." Then we can head out. Soon, the three of them were settled on the pool deck, Ashanti and Nelly sipping icy cocktails while their son dozed peacefully in his stroller. Ashanti let out a contented sigh, leaning back in her chaise lounge. "This is exactly what the doctor ordered," she murmured, running her fingers through Nelly's. "No schedules, no obligations, just us and our little boy." Nelly squeezed her hand, nodding in agreement. "I wouldn't have it any other way." He turned his gaze to the sleeping infant, a look of pure adoration on his face. "He's perfect, isn't he?" Ashanti smiled, reaching over to stroke the baby's soft cheek. "He is. I can't believe we made something so beautiful." She leaned in, pressing a kiss to Nelly's lips. "I love you. You know that." "I love you too," Nelly murmured, his eyes shining with happiness. "Both of you." After several blissful days spent lounging by the pool and exploring the villa's lush gardens, Ashanti and Nelly decided it was time to capture some special family memories. They had enlisted the help of a local photographer to come to the villa and document their tropical babymoon. Ashanti fussed over the baby, making sure his little outfit was perfectly coordinated with her own flowy sundress. Nelly, meanwhile, freshened up his look, trading his poolside attire for a crisp white button-down and tailored shorts. "All right, are we ready?" the photographer asked, camera in hand. Ashanti and Nelly exchanged an excited glance, then nodded. "Absolutely," Nelly replied, gently lifting the baby from Ashanti's arms. They made their way out to the villa's expansive patio, the photographer snapping away as they posed in various spots, cuddled up on the plush sectional, standing in front of the infinity pool, and even venturing out to a secluded hammock nestled among the palm trees. At one point, the photographer paused, tilting her head thoughtfully. "You know, I think we need to get some shots of just the three of you. This little guy is the real star of the show, after all." Ashanti beamed, eagerly handing the baby over to Nelly. "Sounds perfect," she said, snuggling up next to her two favorite guys. The photographer began snapping away, capturing the pure joy and love emanating from the little family. "Okay, I think we've got some amazing shots," she announced after a while. "You two are naturals in front of the camera." Ashanti and Nelly exchanged a proud glance, both of them completely enamored with their newborn son. "Thank you so much," Ashanti said, reaching out to gently stroke the baby's cheek. "These are going to be such special memories for us." All too soon, it was time for Ashanti, Nelly, and their baby boy to bid farewell to their tropical paradise and head back home. The past week had flown by in a whirlwind of love, laughter, and endless cuddles with their newborn. As they stood on the tarmac, waiting to board the private jet, Ashanti couldn't help but feel a pang of sadness. "I wish we could stay here forever," she sighed, gazing out at the breathtaking ocean view. Nelly wrapped his arm around her waist, pulling her close. "I know, babe. But hey, we'll be back someday, with our little guy in tow." He glanced down at the sleeping infant cradled in Ashanti's arms, a proud smile spreading across his face. "You know, this past week has been the best of my life," Ashanti murmured, leaning into Nelly's embrace. "I'm so grateful we got to experience this with him." "Me too," Nelly replied, pressing a gentle kiss to Ashanti's forehead. "We're a family now, and that's the most precious thing in the world." With one last wistful look at the villa behind them, the new parents made their way up the steps and onto the jet, ready to bring their bundle of joy home. Though the tropical babymoon had come to an end, the adventure of parenthood was only just beginning. Well, there you have it, an inside look at Ashanti and Nelly's blissful tropical babymoon getaway. From the chaos of those first sleepless nights to the pure joy of spending quality time as a new family, it was an unforgettable experience. I hope you for joining me on this journey. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe for more celebrity content. Until next time, take care.